The event that we have here is part of our Arts and Wellness series at Dublin Arts Council, which is a series to integrate community members to think thoughtfully about how the arts, visual, sound, movement-based arts, can help promote wellness, both community wellness and then individualistic wellness.
So we are based in Austin, Texas, but we kind of travel all over the country, and we write poems for people on the spot at all sorts of events. And so people come up to us, and we have this little sign that says free poems, any topic, and they give us a topic, and then we make it up on this typewriter here in a minute or two, and then they get to keep the poem. So that is the gist of what we do.
Today we are making suminagashi, which is a Japanese form of art where sumi means ink and nagashi means floating, so it's floating ink. And when it's traditionally done, the artist will actually make the ink using a block of ink and using a stone to mix it with water. And it gets you into this peaceful, prayerful, meditative state to prepare yourself to actually create something.
I think the arts are very impactful, both as an individual. I feel that you become connected to an art that speaks to you. So maybe that's in the visual realm. So maybe it's an artwork that you're looking at in depth and it makes you think of another person's perspective, or maybe triggers a memory for you, which is very calming. I think the art and practice of, say, Japanese calligraphy, some kind of movement-based art can really calm your minds.
First thing, it's a very prayerful kind of state that you get into when you're creating this art form. And when you share a story about something of value with who you are, it helps you to process through any challenges you may have. And you get to create, which I think is a natural way of doing any kind of healing without even talking about it.
Always interesting for me to get a poem topic for someone that is a little personal or serious, or something they'll share a little bit about a family member or something that they're personally going through. And if I were just to sit with this person on the street, or even if it were like, a casual friend, I might not say the things that I would say in a poem, but I sit here with my typewriter and I can share a little bit of a thought about healing, or about growth, or about just like things are going to get better, and it's a really kind of powerful medium to be able to share some gifts of like wellness with people that it would be awkward if I said in real life.
Theme of flow was one to get people thinking about how the arts can help us relax, how they can be meditative. Think in this very high-paced world that we have, we're always on the go and we're always checking our phones and running to class or getting our kids to where they need to go, which is great. But I think sometimes we can really take solace in just slowing down for a minute and thinking about how we're flowing with our body, how we're flowing with our mind, and hopefully today was able to help some people remind them how nice and relaxing it is just to take a rest and think about the arts.
So people are coming up and sharing with us some very personal things, and like that, you wouldn't normally do that with somebody on the street. And so I think that art, and in particular maybe poetry too, like bridges that gap a little bit and helps you connect with people, even if just for a brief moment.
When you open your heart to others and share your story, that's when great healing can happen, and wellness.